This is a video of a 2011 Range Rover Sport coolant leak. There's a water pump and a thermostat on the front. There's a water pump. There's a line here, or a plastic tube that goes from the water pump into the engine. It's beneath this plastic tube. This plastic wide tube here where you see this coolant bleeder connected commonly leaks. So a lot of times the water pump will get replaced and not this. This sits beneath the air box. The air box for the throttle body is already off the car. It's on the ground over here. I'm making this video because I could not find what I needed. Well, I replaced the water pump and I replaced the Y fitting afterwards. It still had a leak. Couldn't figure out what it was. The air box had to be taken off again, and I found on the aft side of the engine is this piece. It goes like this. It's got a coolant line that connects to it. I think it's an aft intake manifold. That's what it's called. So you got a Y piece and you got this piece that mounts on the back side of the engine. These two plastic pieces, along with the tube that comes from the water pump beneath this plastic Y piece here that goes to the thermostat and goes to the upper radiator hose, you see it there, are essential to fixing coolant leaks on this vehicle. Not just the front, you got to do the back. So this piece here, the plastic separated, it goes back here on the back side of the engine. So you got to take the air box off. After you take the air box off, you'll see this on the aft side of the engine. It's got 4 screws in it. This is the piece that's probably going to leak, that's never been replaced. The dealer will not tell you. No one will tell you about this piece. They probably won't even tell you about the Y piece. They want to charge you for just the water pump. They wanted $3,500 from me to do this, and actually I don't think it's that hard a job to do the water pump, because the way this engine is situated, you can get to everything. But you got to do the water pump and the plastic piece behind the water pump. There's 2 seals that go on that. You got to replace the Y piece right in front. I think it's called a crossflow coolant pipe, I believe. And it's essential to look in the back, because it's going to leak. If it's never been replaced on your car, you need to. It's just as essential as the front crossflow piece here to do the one in the aft. And I've never done a YouTube video before. I'm doing this as a favor. This is a 2011 Range Rover Sport HSE. It probably applies to LR4s and other Land Rovers. All right, this is the piece on the aft side of the engine, and no one will tell you. I could not find a video anywhere that showed me this piece on the aft side of the engine, because the entire engine has so much plastic coming off of it. All right.